What's up, everybody? Anthony from granddaddyHerps, and I'm gonna make a quick video. Not really gonna talk too much. Just gonna try to keep it really short. What I'm gonna talk about is what you should feed your ball pythons. Keep it really short and simple. Again, what I recommend ultimately you feed your snakes is rats, and I'm sure all of you guys know this. As far as sizing ball pythons, you want to feed them rats, and I'm gonna show you a good example why you want to do that. So to the right, I have my male lesser, looking really good in the camera right now. He's doing a picture perfect pose right now, looking good. And next to him is my male mystic. Now they're very close in size. Mystic is right at about 500 grams now. The lesser should be somewhere in the high sixes, but pretty close. And the reason why I'm showing these guys and talking about why you should feed your ball pythons rats is because the lesser, the majority of his life, he was only eating mice. He didn't want rats, especially when he was younger. He did not want rats. I had him, I think I got him when he was like right at about 100 grams. So he was always a mouser. Occasionally he would eat a frozen thawed small rat, occasionally. And a lot of my problems with him is that my rat supply was always triple reptile, and they've been having a drought as far as rats go, so I would always have to feed them mice, and and live mice at that. So these snakes, once they get a taste of that live blood, game over. It is like all the progress you've had working on trying to get these guys on rats, it's like it's starting back on square one. Now this male mystic, he started off eating mice for me, but then what I would do is I would give him a frozen thawed small rat, and I would shove it in, like the smallest one I could find. I wouldn't give him something too big. I would shove it in his mouth before he was done eating the small adult mouse, and I think he caught on to it that way. But now every feeding day I throw in, it doesn't even have to be a warm frozen thawed small rat. He's eating that like a beast, like a boa. And let me show you guys the size comparisons. The mystic is a late 2012 and already over 500 grams, probably already close to 600 grams. This male lesser is a early 2011, so and he's somewhere around 700 grams. I'm guessing he could be more. He feels good because he ate he's been eating frozen, or not frozen, he's been eating live small rats for me consistently, because again, that's all I have. But if you want to size your ball pythons or snakes, you're going to want to feed them rats. A lot of you guys know this, but some of you guys ask questions and ask me what do I feed and this and that. But the majority of my snakes, they only eat live because that's how my supply was, and that's what they got used to. And if I want them to lose weight, then I would try to do other things, but I don't want them losing weight, so I got to keep it consistent. But let me get a little bit of a better view. But you guys can see they're pretty close in size, and they're almost a year apart. But yeah, they're doing good. And another thing, the lesser would be bigger, but he did go through a breeding season, and the mystic hasn't. But I mean, it just goes to show you, feeding rats. I mean, look at his scales. They're like kind of separating because he's full. But I only fed him one frozen thawed small rat. I didn't overdo it. And my lesser, he's healthy. He's a good size. He's not sick at all. And honestly, if it wasn't for breeding, for him being 2 years old, he's a good weight. Very good weight. I mean, a 2-year-old snake looking like this, I mean, it's healthy. Looks amazing. Clean belly, no mites, nothing, none of that stuff. Look at those greens. That's what I love about the lessers and butters. They get these greens. But yeah, guys, so, always, if you can, do frozen. Live is okay. Just make sure that the prey is not too big. But I mean, these guys have lived so long in the wild eating live. I mean, feeding live is not anything unnatural, so you guys can do that too. Some people feed like other gerbils, like hamsters and stuff. I wouldn't waste your money doing that. Or African soft furs, that's also another waste of money. But if you breed them, I guess it would be worth it. And if you're gonna feed your snakes mice, hope you're not planning on breeding, because they're not gonna get to size at all. I've got a couple snakes that I've had for a long time, and they've been mousers, and they're not going anywhere. They are barely gaining any weight. This guy, I'm gonna breed him this season. He's looking way more than ready already. And you know, I gotta check him for sperm plugs and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna do that right now in the video. But I mean, he's a big boy, thick tail, you know, nice size. He's gonna be my champion as far as breeding goes. Looking forward to him in the future. But yeah, guys, like I said, I want to keep it short. Peace out. Sorry I'm not making videos. I'm gonna try it as often as possible. I used to make them like once a day, but then you run out of ideas, you know. Someone asked me about the fire salamander. I don't have it anymore. Sorry. You know, that honestly, fire salamander, if you want an animal that's gonna hide all day and you're never gonna get to see it, buy it. That was kind of a waste of my time and money buying that thing because it would just hide all day. But yeah, guys, peace out.